Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato. And today we are doing a random weapon start and we did just get the Ghost Scepter. I don't think the Ghost Scepter is very good. It doesn't matter if it's good or not, of course. We're going to have to use 3 of them for the entire run, assuming I can actually live through wave 1. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my god. I'm like over here about to die on wave 1. And if you didn't know, the Sick has 25% lifesteal, 12 max HP, but he takes 1 damage every second. So it is a pretty interesting character. I will say that we have to definitely find these Ghost Scepters ASAP. 2 and 3, and there you go. Not too bad. And the Ghost Scepter is not necessarily a very good weapon on this character. But since we do have the rule where we have to use keep half of our weapons as our random weapon starts, that means we have to use 3 Ghost Scepters for the remainder of the run. And it seems like this is almost like a no-hit challenge, it feels like, because I'm not even getting attacked, and I'm just ending every wave with barely any HP. So it seems like if I were to take damage, I would just end up dying or something. I will actually take some more lifesteal. I will take some range damage, we're going to need that. Coupon plus Ghost Scepter. I would like to take this, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. And it goes to lens, maybe not. One more reroll. Attack speed is really important. That is probably the most important offensive stat when you are playing with ghost weapons or ethereal weapons, because all of them have kind of massive weaknesses. When it comes to the ghost lens, I actually think it is the strongest in terms of like giving you a scaling stat because it gives you attack speed. But the Ghost X has the best attack pattern where it kind of does like this big swing every time you attack. Wait. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, guys, it's fine. We're alive. I think we need like attack speed. Okay, damage percent I'll take. Attack speed, Ghost Scepter, and we're gonna need 2 more weapons. Oh, Sharp Bullet, that'll help. That will definitely help. I'm just wondering what I want as my secondary weapon. It could actually be a revolver. I mean, a revolver's pretty good. The revolver attacks relatively quickly, and it also has really good scaling damage with ranged damage, plus it does like for you to have attack speed. So I think having lifesteal, attack speed, range damage, and then combining the Ghost Scepter with a revolver should be okay. Also, since I am going to get the piercing bullet, that means that I am gonna alleviate one of the issues of using the revolver as well as the Ghost Scepter, and that is the fact that neither of these weapons has any piercing. Also, I don't know if we're gonna alleviate any issues because we're getting destroyed. We have like no kills happening right now. I'll take crit chance simply because damage is damage, and I think we need more damage. I could also take a Sharp Tooth because it does scale with lifesteal, but it's not like we necessarily want much more lifesteal than we already have, so I don't really think the Sharp Tooth is going to be the best choice, especially since we still want to get range damage to upgrade the Ghost Scepter. I've said so much, and yet I feel like I don't even remember all the things I've said so far, but really simply put, Ghost Scepter, we're going to keep 3 of them because we have to, that's part of our challenge. And since we already have a ton of lifesteal, it's going to be good to get a secondary weapon that can scale with range damage as well, that also likes attack speed, and that can also use the lifesteal well. So I think the revolver is a very good pickup. It is good for dealing with bosses. It's also okay for dealing with small enemies. It's not great. There are much better options if you want to deal with small enemies, but I do think with the piercing bullet, it should be doable. Now let's go ahead and look. Attack speed, yes. I could take move speed, but I really feel like we want to get more... Oh god. Oh god, that is painful. Oh, I'll take range damage. I'm gonna cry, guys. Okay, range damage is gonna be good here as well. Another revolver, and continue. Normally, the Sick is a very easy character to win with, but I think if you're using the Ghost Scepter, it actually makes it somewhat difficult, simply because this weapon is just not very good of a weapon. Like, sure, it gives you the ability to stack up permanent max HP, but we don't need permanent max HP, at least not nearly as much as the Ghost Scepter is going to give us. We don't need it, because we have so much lifesteal, all we care about is staying alive. So the best way to put it is like, once you have enough sustain, you don't need infinite amounts of health or armor, you only need enough to make sure you're never going to get one shot. So like if you get hit by, let's say, well, it depends on the player, of course, but like for me, for example, I'm probably never consecutively going to get hit more than 3 times back to back. I think 3 is kind of my limit. If I get hit more than 3 times, I am playing really badly that day. That's what it means. Like I said a second ago, ooh, fertilizer? It's pretty early. I will take that. Yeah, that's good. That just means that I personally do not need more than like 40, 50 max HP. That's actually plenty. That is plenty. If I have a bit of armor, it is absolutely plenty. I'd say like maybe like even like 50 max HP with like 5 armor. That's actually really safe, especially with this much lifesteal. That's what I'm saying, right? With this much sustain, it's just already very safe, and I don't really need anything else to compensate. But now we're using the Ghost Scepter. So I'm actually going to say the Ghost Scepter is probably close to like F tier on the sick. That might be a little bit harsh on the Ghost Scepter, but I'm like fairly certain this weapon is just really bad. I would have to go back and look at all the other starting weapon options, but yeah, I think the Ghost Scepter not a good starting option. If you want to win, do not try this one. Like maybe you can throw one of them into your build just because it'll give you a bit of max HP, but you don't need nearly this much. Okay, damage percent and lifesteal. I wouldn't mind taking this, but I feel like it makes a lot more sense to go for weapon upgrades rather than spend all this money on something we don't really need. Ugly Tooth is going to be nice. Nice. Fertilizer, another one. So now we have 16 harvesting stacking up over time. That's going to help us out a lot throughout the run. Just give us a bit more money, give us some level ups. And yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, we are sitting at 37 max HP. I don't think I've taken a single max HP level up upgrade, nor do I think I've taken a single max HP, what's it called? Max HP item. I don't think I've taken either of those things. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. You guys love correcting me in the comments. So, but yeah, so we're currently sitting with 37 max HP. We're obviously stacking up more and more. We're about to go into wave 9 soon, and wave 9 is where you kill a bunch of small enemies, and those small enemies give you a bunch of stacks if you're using an ethereal weapon. So we're probably going to leave wave 9 with like, I want to say about 50 max HP. That might be too much because I think the revolvers are actually killing a lot of the enemies for us, but I wouldn't be surprised if we left the next wave with 50 max HP. A reroll, damage percent I'll take, range damage. Oh, I'm gonna take it. It's a little bit like risky, kind of, because we have no move speed. Oh, it's a huge upgrade. Okay, I could take the Terrified Onion, but I really dislike losing luck. I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm just not a fan. Oh no, we don't need that. We don't need that. I will take more range and I will take the Terrified Onion in a moment. And while we are on wave 9, if you could take a moment to leave a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. Maybe subscribe, as well, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And I also want to say thank you to my channel members. I have 6 channel members currently, and all of you are, I think all of you have already joined for more than 2 months. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And if you do want to become a channel member and support the channel, I'm going to slowly start adding perks over time. I'm going to try my best to like think of new stuff. And one of the things I did recently was add the benefit of being able to view if I have a video prepared in advance, then I will post it 24 hours in advance for members. So yeah, if you want to be a member and watch videos, a day early before everyone else, then that's one perk you can get. And you can join the membership by just clicking join below the video. There's a big join button and it lets you join. All right, I don't think I want any of these. Damage percent is very good. I'm going to take these two. I kind of like the Lost Duck. And I think I'm also going to take the Lemonade. Not because the lemonade is amazing or anything, but because it gives us a free reroll. That is good. The pumpkin is really good because our piercing damage, you can see here, it's terrible. We have negative 70% on our piercing damage. So this will at least bring it up so like we can deal a little bit closer to half damage. We deal 45% with the piercing now. I will take a revolver. Roll, revolver, gentle alien. I actually am going to buy this whole shop next time because again, if I buy the tree, it's not necessary, but if I buy the tree, I get a free reroll. So I might as well get like a discounted tree. It's almost like a free item. And as much as I was talking smack about the Ghost Scepter, I think we're going to be fine, guys. We'll probably be fine this run. Like, I think our max HP is in a really good spot. We don't really have much armor, but I do not think we need any armor at this point. Like I mentioned, we have 0 armor currently. And I mentioned this earlier, we only need enough defensive stats to make sure we don't get one shot because we have so much lifesteal. If we need to recover, lifesteal should be covering it. We have a ton of lifesteal. The way we can indirectly sort of increase our survivability by not taking a defensive stat is by getting attack speed, because attack speed directly correlates with how often you lifesteal. Since there is a cap of 10 lifesteal per second, but obviously we're not reaching that if we don't have enough attack speed. I'll take some movement speed, that's good. I would take armor to be safe, but we don't need it. Damage percent is good, and I'm going to buy out the whole shop. We get a free reroll for this. Going to combine these two. Oh, whoops, buy and then reroll. A mouse. Okay, is that ambitious? That might be a little bit ambitious. I could also take a celery tea, but I don't want to risk it. I don't think we have enough damage for celery tea. I will take this, and I will take a mouse. A slightly questionable mouse, but I think it'll be okay. I could also take an insanity. I mean, our crit damage is not bad, right? We have 2x critical damage on these weapons. Yeah, maybe it'll be fine. Now here on wave 11, the only thing we have to worry about are these guys called pursuers. These ones with like little white rib cages. They're pretty dangerous, and like if you struggle in no other wave before wave 11, you may end up struggling in wave 11 specifically because you didn't take enough damage stats, enough offensive stats. So if you ever feel like you're like, man, the first 10 waves are so easy, why do I always like get destroyed on wave 11? You don't have enough damage. It's that simple. You need more damage because that is the only way you're going to get through this wave. These guys are essentially the tankiest enemy you could possibly face, aside from like an elite. And they're also easily the most annoying because they speed up over time and they deal a ridiculous amount of damage when they do hit you. They also just kind of beeline at you in a straight line. Alright, so nice. 400 and something materials. Recycle. That is really good. Community support. Now I want to get some more damage stats, I think. I will upgrade this by this and tier 3 revolver. That's pretty good. Now I think I do want to get a banner. And we have a ton of lifesteal, but we could actually take this. I don't know, I feel like we're lifestealing plenty, right? We probably don't need more. Like I said, you can only heal up to 10 HP per second through lifesteal. So if you attack, let's say, 12 times per second, and you have 30% lifesteal, well, you only are going to heal off of 1/3 of those. So you're probably only hitting about 4 healing per second, which means you're not actually overkill on lifesteal. And it's kind of crazy, right? Because you're like, well, I have 30% lifesteal, it's actually not even hitting the cap. That's right. You can actually get super high lifesteal or super high attack speed and still not even be hitting the lifesteal healing cap. And I personally think the lifesteal heal cap doesn't really do anything unless you go endless. In that case, it's doing something because you can easily reach it when you go endless since attack speed gets a little bit ridiculous and endless. But in a regular 20 wave run like ours, we're just never really going to hit that lifesteal healing cap. And like I could, but why would I? Right? Why would I? If I'm healing 5 HP per second, I don't need more than that. If I need more than that, then there's something very wrong with my build. Also, I didn't even mention that we were fighting an elite. It was just so easy, I kind of like yapped through the entire wave. Alright, I'll take an alien tongue. That is nice. That's a nice pickup. I'll take some attack speed as well. I could take the pro, but I don't think so. This is good. We could take some damage percent. The missile. I really dislike this item, to be honest. I'm like slightly tempted to take a blood leech, but it's such a bad item to take for us. I will take armor because we're -3 armor currently. Whistle is good. We don't need more lifesteal. Treasure map is good. It's pretty early. This is nice. Range damage and attack speed again. Nice. I can also take a decomposing flesh. And that might seem like overkill because I've been talking about how I don't really need lifesteal. But there are some items in the game, especially like in our run, because we have so much max HP stacking up, it is much more effective for us to get more lifesteal in exchange for a little bit of lost max HP. And I would say the decomposing flesh is probably the only lifesteal item I would pay for, because it's a very cheap item. If you have 0 XP gain, like your stat is just 0 XP gain, you don't have bonus XP gain at all, you just gain a regular amount of XP like any other character in the game, then you're probably going to level up about once per wave. That does depend on how many bonus enemies you have as well, because bonus enemies obviously give you more XP. You can think about it that way, like general rule of thumb, no bonus enemies, no bonus XP, you're probably leveling up about once per wave. So that means the decomposing flesh will give you 1% lifesteal every single wave. So if I buy it now, it's probably going to give me about 7% lifesteal for like 70 materials, and that is really cheap. I'll take move speed, that's great. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to pick this up. I will pick this up as well. Small magazine is good. And I just have to roll here. Go Scepter. I would like to take that. I could also take a Bean Teacher. I think the Bean Teacher right before the Horde Wave is going to be a good pickup too. I like how I mentioned the whole like max HP thing, and now we're sitting here with almost 90 max HP. I think like 2 waves ago we had like 75, 76, right? Like, I don't even know. We're just gaining so much. So yeah, trading a little bit of our max HP for some more lifesteal is a great way to improve our sort of sustain without wasting a ton of money or without wasting like something else, like a level up upgrade, for example. Even if I leveled up and I got offered like a max roll lifesteal upgrade, I wouldn't really want to take it because that means I'm missing out, right? There's opportunity cost in Potato at all times, especially on a level up upgrade. Like you need to choose the stats you really need. So in our case, that would probably be like crit chance, I guess. Crit chance range damage would be good. Like just more damage. A little bit of armor wouldn't be bad either, since we are, I think we're in the negative right now when it comes to armor. And we made it through. Not bad. 500 materials gained. Crit chance versus attack speed. I'm gonna take crit chance because we do have that item we picked up earlier, the community support. So we actually have pretty decent attack speed, I think. I'm okay with that. Now, I would love to leave these locked. What if I take a Fin? That's a lot of move speed. I don't want to waste that much money. It feels like a waste, actually, yeah. This seems good. It's like 8 range damage. I mean, is it really good? I guess you know what? It might be good. It's kind of just giving us 50% more range damage because right now we only have 8 range damage. Or sorry, we only have 16 range damage. But it is a little bit weird because it's like we're so early on. We could probably stack up another 40 max HP or something. I wouldn't doubt it. If we could stack up another 40 max HP, it'd be pretty easy. Or it seems very doable. And guys, I have a random topic for today since we have gotten through most of the potato yapping and we're in an easy wave. I might as well just do a little bit of talking, and you guys can share your thoughts if you want. I recently, or it's not even like it's something you necessarily need to share thoughts about, but I recently watched like some clips of John Wick again, and like specifically the first movie where he does his introduction, and it's actually such a like masterpiece of an introduction. Even if you are not interested in the movie John Wick, I don't know, like I can't even think of what to say here. Like even if you don't think you'd be interested, you should watch clips of him being introduced in the movie world basically. I'm going to skip these, and this feels so annoying because like I really want to find my weapons and upgrade them, but I'm just not getting offered the tier 1s. Like the game doesn't want to give them to me. I could get a tier 1 or tier 3 revolver slash ghost scepter, and then I'd be able to upgrade my weapons. That's why I'm keeping those 2 weapons locked in the shop, even though I can combine them. And it might seem like a waste, but there's not really much we need, and upgrading our weapons is one of the biggest ways to improve our damage. So I'm like okay with it. It's annoying because like I really just want to upgrade them already and have those 2 shop slots open again. But if I have to, I will keep them locked and just deal with it. But yeah, back to what I was saying a moment ago. John Wick, guys, John Wick. Even if you've never seen the movies, you're not that interested, you should watch his introduction. Basically, just like search on like Google, YouTube, whatever, you know, and be like John Wick introduction first movie or something. Like basically that's it. And then it'll probably pop up with the right thing. But it's basically like how they introduce him in the movie is actually so good, man. It's so good. They introduce him. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything. That's the problem. But basically, it's like one of the best introductions of a character I think I've ever seen. I might be like, oh, nice. We finally got one. Huge. So we can combine. And then we have to roll now. Oh, another ghost scepter. Huge. Okay, do this and this. Damage percent. No fish hook. Thank you. We are against an elite. Who is it? Oh, it's the rhino. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I forgot I summoned these guys. Gotta be careful. Okay, I say that, but I have 140 max health almost. I don't think we have to be very careful, guys. I don't think we need to be very careful. I think we're completely fine. Now, I'm not even sure we're going to be able to kill this guy. Really taking forever to get him down. There are a lot of buffer enemies in this wave. See, this is the issue with having a weapon which doesn't have great multi-targeting ability. So like all of our weapons only hit like one guy at a time. The only reason they're hitting more than that is because we took piercing plus piercing damage. The boss is almost dead though. Wait, please, please, please. Nice, we actually managed to get him down. Okay, huge. I was worried we weren't going to be able to kill him. We get the spider. Okay, so just more damage and attack speed. It's completely fine, I'll take it. I don't care about armor, we're so tanky. Damage percent, yes, I will take that. Take all of these. Now again, I am just... Oh yeah, I'll take that as well. I'm just looking for like more damage stats. And more weapon upgrades potentially. Like one tier 1 revolver, man, that's all we need, just one tier 1 revolver. It can't be that hard. So yeah, maybe you guys can share your thoughts. If there's any movie which you feel like did one specific thing really impressively. So like I'm saying, right, like I think John Wick, the character introduction for John Wick in the first John Wick movie, masterfully done. It's so good. So I don't know, maybe you have like best cinematic scene or something. Like if there's some movie you think was amazing. I don't know why one of the first things that came to mind, many of you probably don't watch anime, but if you do, there's a movie called, well, even if you don't, there's a movie called Kimi no Nawa, and it basically is called Your Name in English. And in this movie, they have this one scene where the 2 main characters meet, and essentially it's extremely beautiful. Like the art for that one particular, I mean, the whole movie is very beautiful, but like for that one particular scene, the art is like amazing. It looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna take a collagen. We just want more damage. Revolver, finally. Thank you, thank you. That's all I was waiting for. Ghost Scepter, there you go, there you go. That's what we wanted. Just more damage, that's all. Look, bunch of tier 4 and tier 3 weapons now, finally. Oh yeah, and someone also shared a fun fact, and they said that like, I think it was it Vietnamese? They said like the Vietnamese fear the ace of spades or something? I forget exactly what it was. I'm gonna have to recheck it. I like try to keep you guys comments in my mind and like save them, and sometimes I write little notes, but like I don't remember exactly right now. But essentially it was like a sort of superstition that stemmed from the US going to war against them in the past. And it was like, interesting. Okay, I just this is like completely random fact, but it's interesting. So I was like, maybe if you guys know any like random quote unquote like superstitions, that's kind of what it made me think of. Any like superstitions you could share might be interesting. Like for me, if I the first one that pops into mind is like walking under a ladder or breaking a mirror. Those are like two really like clear ones in my head. This has to be the worst item we could have gotten. Okay, you know what though? It's basically just a weapon upgrade. So I'm gonna take it anyways. It's just a weapon upgrade. Like don't think too hard about it. Oh my god. Okay, that would instantly kill us. I'm not taking that. That would just get us killed. Like immediately. I'm good. I would take max HP, but we're not even close to 200. If I could like say we had 200 at the end, you've got to be kidding me. We could have had 200. Ah, it's too late. It's too late. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take crit chance. It's okay. Range damage is good. Dangerous bunny. I think you're a little bit too late, my friend. Actually, no, you're so cheap. Or you make the reroll so cheap, I think you're worth it. Damage. Now we just want a tier 3 weapon, potentially. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's it. We're just poor. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is going to be the sick Ghost Scepter start, random weapon start run. Yeah, so we ended the run with 3 Ghost Scepters and 3 revolvers. We also had 117% attack speed, 179 max HP. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said. Maybe leave a like, subscribe, comment, and consider joining my YouTube membership by clicking join below. Okay, let's go. Wave 20. All right, boss number 1. Oh, our damage looks pretty good. I think we can just tank everything, by the way. We have so much max health. Wait, I'm gonna stand still. Oh, no, 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 never mind, never mind. My bad, my bad. And 1 boss down. And 2 bosses down. GG. That is the sick, guys. Next time, we will be playing the Farmer. This guy is so fun. I mean, we're doing random weapon start, so unfortunately, we can't go with the Pruner. But yeah, I hope you guys come and watch that tomorrow. I will see you then. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.